Then you just jump a little bit. Do the Ben10, do the Ben10, do the Ben10, do the Ben10, do the Ben10. And there y'all go.
Yo, face! Show your face, please! With sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, AllStar JR has been on a 2-day run of non-stop trolling Mr. NBA Ben10, right along with J Prince Jr. It then got to a point where even J Prince Jr. himself, doing what he don't normally do, which is publicly address everything going on, as he would take to his Instagram story to speak about what transpired a few days ago. Now, to be honest with y'all, a lot of people are mad at JR, saying he's trolling too much, but honestly, I don't think he's trolling enough. And I say that because if the shoe was on the other foot, NBA Ben10 would have been doing the same thing, and everyone would have been calling him the demon he claims to be, all while J Prince Jr. would sit back, showing off AllStar JR chain on social media in attempts to troll him as well. And as they say, it ain't fun when a rabbit has the gun, because now everyone is acting like they have pity for Ben10 as if he was originally the victim. I think we're all forgetting that AllStar JR was ultimately the victim in this situation, who just so happened to come out on top. And as I always say, you can't have pity for a street ninja when street stuff happens to a street person. Nobody told him to go try and take this man's chain, especially because another man told him to. Imagine almost losing your life because you thought it was a good idea to go fight another grown man's battles over some coochie that you never even got to smell. And at this point, we don't even know the condition of Ben10 because there's been plenty of rumors floating around where one person will say that he survived, next minute they're saying that he didn't, next minute they're saying he survived but he's paralyzed, and then now we're hearing that allegedly he's on life support and they don't think he'll even make it past this week. And if he does, it'll be a miracle. However, his family allegedly will pull a plug on his life, according to the sources that's been going around. Now, we're not sure how true this is once again. However, AllStar JR did wear a cryptic shirt that said "Unplug that B-ad ninja," and if Ben10 is in fact on life support, then now the shirt would make perfect sense. Also, a text thread of someone claiming that they work in the hospital that Ben10 is at says that they spotted NBA YoungBoy there to visit Ben10, and it went viral. The text thread will read, quote, "Mon, answer the phone. Hurry up. I'm at work. You good? Why be here? YoungBoy? The F you mean he here? At the hospital. Check your Insta. Hurry up. Damn. What the F I see? Get a picture with him. MF his friend on life support. You think he gonna take a picture? Still try. What the F? They pulling the plug or something? Not today. It's scheduled for this week. I think I work in imaging. My homegirl said they holding him until everybody say their goodbyes." Now once again, we're not sure how credible that screenshot is, but I'm sure if Ben10 is on life support, it's only right that NBA YoungBoy goes sees him and pays his respects. However, while Ben10 is fighting for his life, AllStar JR is living his best life, all while trolling Ben10 and J Prince Jr. in the process. The man has even came out with a dance challenge for Ben10 in the situation that transpired and is offering money to anybody who does it the best and go viral. Crazy.
In honor of my nigga Ben10, since he wanted to play when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Now the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your down and point them toes up, right? Spread a little bit, cause the nigga done spanked you. And you just jump a little bit. Do the Ben10, do the Ben10, do the Ben10, do the Ben10, do the Ben10. Ben10. And there y'all go. Ben10 challenge, man. Hey, the best Ben10 challenge, man. $20,000 Ben10 challenge. Best Ben10 challenge, man, that go viral. With me. Let's get a what?
Now, if you pay attention to the dance, it's clear as day that he's letting it be known that he did in fact stand over Ben10, which is why the dance consists of him being on the floor and his body moving as if someone was shooting him and his body was reacting to the bullets. It don't take a genius to understand what he's trying to say here, and this is just confirming all the rumors about whether he really stood over Ben10 or not. How I see it is this: when everything went down, maybe Ben10 was the only one he was able to catch once the shot started going off, so he basically let all his frustration out on him and let him have it. Now, according to him, when everybody ran off, J Prince Jr. got on the elevator and left, closing the door on Dead End Ron, who was also shot, and basically got out of Dodge. He will also state that J Prince Jr. was nowhere to be found afterwards, even leaving his vehicle on the scene in attempts to get out of there, fearing that he may be next. He would take to his IG story to say, quote, "At J Prince Jr., damn ninja, you still running up Kirby? You left the coloring in and all. Say you ain't know what to do when that pressure on. Now I'm literally finna show the whole world how soft you is. You been getting horsed for years. I'm pulling the curtain back now. Hashtag mob untied." Now J Prince replied to him in unusual J Prince manner as he would take to his IG story to say, quote, "This internet ish is so cap. First off, I went to the restaurant by myself to meet OG3 for his birthday dinner. I didn't have not one of my guys with me, and everyone who was at the restaurant was there organically to celebrate the homie birthday. I didn't know Buddy was there. I had just come from physical therapy and my aunt's birthday dinner, which was why I was dressed like that. Secondly, I would never harm a child, and that little boy loves me to death, so y'all could chill out with that BS too. I understand y'all bloggers want clicks, but at least attempt to tell some truth. Y'all just make up anything. I was raised to handle business in private, but this new generation only understands what's posted, not what's real. When the story gets one-sided, silence starts looking like guilt, and sometimes you gotta speak, not for them, but to set the record straight. So I'll be sitting down with someone to clear the air on a lot of the situations soon. Get well, Ben and Ron, y'all stay strong. Now, like I said in the previous video, it'll be even worse if what he claiming is true, and he actually never told Ben10 or Ron or any of them to do anything to JR. Because if they just decided to jump on JR because they wanted to prove some type of point to J Prince Jr., that makes everything even worse. However, I would say that his story is probably capped. Because if they didn't come with him and he didn't tell them to do anything, that means they was there already before he came. So if they was there already before he came, then why would they wait till he come to do something to this man? Why didn't they been do it to him before if they had whatever beef with him? But then that goes to our second question. What beef did they have with a man from Detroit, and where did it stem from in the first place? 9 times out of 10, the motive that everybody been saying, which was the fact that J Prince Jr. was allegedly messing with this man's baby mother, is the only motive as to why these guys would want to do anything to AllStar JR, because they don't have no other dealings with this man. However, this became a very clear example of when somebody F around and then they find out. Simple. When it comes to JR, some saying he's doing the most, some saying he's taking it too far, some are saying that his time is even coming, etc., etc. And it's funny because I don't know why people think that anyone is afraid. At the end of the day, everybody bleed the same, and just as much as you feel tough, there's someone out there that feel just the same exact way, or maybe more. So when you try someone, what do you think is gonna happen? Even a punk will pop somebody out of fear. So it just is what it is. Now, as far as the post that was made about this situation, you have people in the comments on DJ Academics with mixed feelings, while some people are saying, quote, "Boy gonna be a pack real soon, he overdoing it. That's how you know he ain't never spanked nothing before." Another user will state, quote, "Yeah, they finna knock Buddy off." But then you have those that feel the opposite. They would state, quote, "LOL, y'all say he corny for trolling, but would have been trolling him if he got his ish took. Internet just be bored and saying ish." Then somebody else will state, quote, "They tried, bro, and he just returned the energy they've been putting out for years." And rightfully so. This situation reminds me of the whole O Block and NBA situation, where I'm telling y'all right now, if something happens to AllStar JR, they're gonna swear it's because of NBA Ben10 or J Prince Jr. Totally disregarding the fact that this man already got real drama in the street. Totally disregarding that he was already shot where he almost lost his life already, but instead they're gonna swear whatever happens to him is gonna be due to what he allegedly did to NBA Ben10, which probably won't be the case. That's just how social media works. And speaking of O-Block and Dirk, I don't know why people think just because they see pictures that show Dirk and AllStar JR that any of this has anything to do with anybody in Chicago. Just know that none of this has anything to do with Dirk, Vaughn, O-Block, nothing. This is the result of them thinking it was sweet and they just was gonna take his chain and it went the total opposite of whatever them boys thought. Simple as that. Now this could also be a lesson to not only the YNs out there, but to those that think that they're untouchable or somebody care about whatever stigma that they got around them. At the end of the day, if you try somebody and they not going, well, they just not going. It is what it is, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out. Are you tired of a bunch of social media gurus promising you results with their course, but all they do is take a bunch of information off YouTube and Google, then sell it to you? Well, look no further. Our YouTube Tips and Tricks Masterclass course comes equipped with SEO tips and tricks, along with methods we use to growth hack our YouTube channel. It also includes step-by-step ways to publish your video before uploading to guarantee a great SEO score, therefore your videos can rank and be shown to a bigger audience. Views and subscribers don't come by luck, and just how YouTube have an algorithm, you should have one as well that can guarantee you results. We doing websites and softwares we personally use to generate money creating Faces YouTube channels. If you also would like to skip the process and just buy other pre-built accounts, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook, we also threw that in there for you too. We went through trial and error, so you don't have to. Click the link in the description or the comments and get started today.